Gary, a point against the league leaders. What's your reaction?
Well, the game itself was, for me, a proper football match against two good teams going toe to toe. A good point for us, a team that are top of the table, fighting on all fronts. They've had a wonderful season up until this point. So for us, where we are and what we're trying to do in a difficult week, on the back of Eastleigh down to 10 men, etc. We've done remarkably well against a team that is sitting currently top of the table.
It's another clean sheet. I think only the 7th time this season in a league game that Lincoln have failed to score. That's huge credit to the energy levels, the quality, the work rate of your team.
That's a good point there, the work rate, considering on Tuesday night we were down to 10 men after 25 minutes. Everybody to a man, will take credit for that. Cody made a great save when we're trying to play out from the back and got intercepted, and then Cody's made himself big to make the save. But look, any team will be successful if you keep clean sheets. That's part of trying to build a team, and everybody is doing their job really to be able to keep a clean sheet.
Lincoln maybe had periods of possession and territory, which any good team will have in games, as you've said before, but we didn't give up too many chances. That solidity, the strength, they're important qualities in every game, but particularly against a team like Lincoln.
Well, against a good side like that, you have to be able to, you have to be organised. Teams like Lincoln will have possession, and we dealt with that fairly well, I thought. We've looked at them. We see their strengths in there. We came up with a game plan to try and stop that. They obviously are thorough in what they do, the detail that they give their players. So it was a proper game today, and but against good teams, they are going to have possession. But we were able to keep that clean sheet, which is very, very important.
You made a couple of changes. You had to bring Shamir Fenlon back into the side, put Bernard Mensah more in perhaps a more central role. Were you happy with how that change worked?
We were limited because of the massive squad that we haven't got. It's look, Mensah's gone in a more central position and done a good job. Shamir's come back into the team. He's had a good season, and we had to come up with a formation that was going to suit us firstly, but also try and nullify Lincoln as well. We've got players out injured, the suspension as well. Manny, who we've obviously signed, needs game time, so he's out on loan. But I thought everyone today gave a good account of themselves.
There were a few decent chances in the first half, particularly for Aldershot Town. Do you think any should have been taken? It's getting in a good position. Clearly, this is a very good Lincoln team with a very good defence.
Yeah, no, they're a good side. Well, defensively, they're solid. We had a few opportunities, not as many as we've had in the past against the opposition. And that's no disrespect to anyone we've played recently. Yeah, you could say we probably should have done better with that, but we had a good chance with Shamir sliding in at the back post. I don't know how far away he was from that, but yeah, on a couple of occasions we got in behind their midfield too, and possibly, if you're being really critical of the players, could have done better, but wasn't to be.
At the other end, you already mentioned it, one mistake defensively, but yet again Jake Cole comes out and does what he does so well.
Yeah, no, he's done that a number of times this season, and stayed big, and then he made the save when he had to. But they're a threat from set pieces. Long throw-ins, free kicks, corners. We're not the biggest team in the world, and we've been able to, get ourselves that clean sheet. So again, people were challenging and putting their bodies, and challenging and competing to keep that clean sheet. So yeah, all in all, yeah, pleased.
We've seen Lincoln, the whole nation has seen Lincoln in the best possible way bully teams into submission, but the Shots refused to lie down this afternoon.
Well, their management team is just walking past now, and I have got to compliment them on how good a team they are.
We're not bullies.
They've done fantastic this year, and for us to stand up to them and go toe to toe, yeah, that's pleasing from our side.
And it's now 11 games unbeaten. I think that's the best run that the team have had in about 9 years. When something happened back then in 2008. But we know the only game that matters is the next game. But that momentum keeps building.
Yeah, you know, you're playing the league leaders today, and you know we've been able to pick up a valuable point. If that's what it is, 9 years, that's a long time. But this group are trying to do something here for themselves, and as I've always said, we're just starting off. Was it 10 games to go? Who knows what's going to happen in them 10 games? But it's quite exciting.
And on that, we'll say thank you very much, Gary.
Thank you.